Welcome. Thank you for visiting Shadowleague. I am Shadow. Hope everyone is doing well, and if not, I hope it gets better soon. Um, so I joined, and I bought I bought Rust about 6 wipes ago. This is my 5th wipe that I've actually played. So maybe it's 7 months ago. Well, I guess it'd be 6. So this would be the 7th wipe since I bought the game, but I skipped 2 wipes. Just busy, stuff going on, didn't have time to invest, because you got to put a little time in this to, do stuff. So I am continuing with my anti-raid-ish builds. As you know, and may have seen from other videos, I like my kill towers. I am preparing to build one, but I just had a little visitor, decided to build up and jump my wall over here, which is actually just not the smartest of ideas. There is a full ring of metal barbed barricades all the way around the inside of my compound wall. I do need to go ahead and add a couple more, just I left that open. I was going to put the horse out there, and then I dropped that gate too close, and I don't even know if I can lead them out between that and the inner gate. Of course, there's the outer gate. I'm running 3 turrets, 1 internal, and you can see my classic design. Double chain link, right? Facing that way. I guess he's not coming back, or he didn't like what he saw, or realized that this was going to be a little more complicated. And that's what it's not about how big or how little. It's not about what you have so much. Although I think if I had windmills, so I think there's a lot of micro stuff that goes into, because everybody's different, right? But most people, the main reason for a raid is to gain profit, so they can, so you'd hit a more medium-sized base like mine. I mean, it's just a 1x3, but it is 3 stories tall right now, with 4 if you count this. I'm leaving this open. I had to do 6 instead of 4 solar panels because of the wall and the sun, but I'm still holding up pretty good. I'll do more for the tower. I mean, and once I go up, I mean, I'm looking at least 12 stacks from right here. Which I might actually do it from right there. I might just go ahead and do it off onto the rock. I don't know, we'll see. It's supported. Make that metal. Anyway, I'm rambling. I think a lot goes into it. Okay, so I don't have a windmill. Well, a windmill is kind of a sign that you've gotten pretty big. You're probably tier 3. Obviously you're at least tier 2 to be able to make a windmill. But you can go buy a windmill and not have a tier 2. So I don't know. But if you're getting that big to where you need power and you're getting ready to put up turrets, that draws attention. So you're probably going to get hit early by the grinders and the bigger teams. Maybe the random solo. But if your base doesn't have a windmill, I think that some people are like, he's not big enough, or he won't have enough, or we're going to, So then the next thought process is, all right, do I have armor? Well, there is no armor visible on the outside of my base at all. So, apparently I don't have armor. I got plenty of metal. Cool. Now, if you get up high enough, you might notice a few spots that may be armored. But I don't anticipate anybody getting up this high. So, okay, so it doesn't look like I have armor, which means I don't have a bunch of high qual. Or even if I've got some armor, it's not much, and my upkeep's low, and I don't have much high qual. Like, you can go out and hit some crates and shit and have more high qual than you'd get out of my base, theoretically. And fact is, I only have 4 days of upkeep of high qual in my TC. I will never go over 4 days of upkeep, because if you raid me, that's all you're going to get. And I have 4 days worth stashed elsewhere. So I'll be fine. This isn't finished. I'm going to put another triangle ladder here. This just another way in and out. I made doors everywhere. That's another thing that gets people. Like, if they see that you're basically put a door every single square, how much C4 is that going to cost? And do I even have anything worth getting if you get in that far? Those are the questions that must be answered. So pretty basic design, right? Not much in here, just some clothes. So go ahead and top down, baby. You ain't getting much. Even in my locker, I'm actually... Is that a bear or a horse? Sounds like a bear. It's too steady. I mean, it could be a horse. My money's on bear. I don't see it. Definitely a bear. It paused the right amount of time. What the hell? Ah. Anywho, I've also made a couple, probably not friends, but I ran a couple people by a couple people. They didn't shoot right away, or well, actually, so first guy I ran into, we'll just call him Soap. He turned his mic on, was being cool. I could tell he's pretty cool, mellow. I don't know if he's a big raider or whatever, but he was just walking along, and I was like, oh hey, how's it going? Blah blah blah. I was like, do you need anything? He's like, no. I was like, well, you sure? I was like, I got a pickaxe or a metal hatchet. He's like, well, actually, that would be a nice start, because he was naked. I guess he just spawned in. So I ran inside my base and just right in front of him. You know, it's double doored. You can't, you know, it is what do they call it? I can't think right now. Anyway, so I went and grabbed it, gave him one of each. And I actually only had 2 of each at the time. I was just starting my base. I was 1 by 3. So that was cool. He took off. I haven't ran into him since. He said if he saw he'd killed me, he'd make sure he brought my stuff back here, which I thought that was a really cool offer. I would do the same. Because you can't just, you know, if you're out in the wild, you're not near base, and you just see somebody, you're going to shoot them. Then the next time, I was up getting trees right up there, and I had my pump shotgun with me because I'd done some diving missions. You know me. Fishing village. And 2 guys ran up. One of them had a pumpy, and I didn't shoot it first, but then I heard him cock his gun, so I shot at him, and he shot at me and killed me. I think I hit him, but I guess I didn't kill him. He probably had more health than I did, something. So I spawned at base. I ran back up there. They were gone, and they left everything on me. The shotgun, the bullets, the 5,000 wood that I had, some of the nodes that I had like a couple thousand in rocks. And speaking of which, I need to go out and collect. Alright, I guess this guy's not coming back. Then I ran into a couple people at Bandit Camp, and one of them just threw me like 200 corn or something, a whole bunch of corn. So I traded in for scrap, and when he ran back by, I gave him scrap plus like 30 extra. He gave me, a bunch of corn. I was hungry, so it worked. What am I doing? Locker. I don't know. We'll keep that with that for now. I mean, and obviously I don't even have a full kit. Like, I don't know why I'm carrying this fucking thing around. And yeah, this is a little weird. I just, first I was going to put some boxes up here, but then I was like, no, I need a little defense. So I don't really have a core, which if somebody has rated me on other wipes, they're probably ones, if they realize, and you can usually just look at my base and tell me, if they know me, they know it's me. Because I don't really carry much, right? But if I do carry much, it's here. If you watch this video and, but even then, I'm only cooking enough to make bullets. And I'll add some turrets, so then I'll have to make some more. So I have a stockpile, but I'm not cooking it. I actually could use some more, so we're actually going to go ahead and do that. Oh, and the rockets came out of Easter eggs. So I don't know what to do with them. I probably won't do Bradley. I went the wrong way. Oh yeah, look at this big chest, man. I bet there's some good shit in there. Yeah, not so much. So minimalize, don't keep a lot. That way if you do get raided, hopefully you don't get griefed or full raided, or they don't take your base over, which I have not had happen so far, knock on wood. Because you can just walk right back in, and if, depending on how bad your upkeep is, which mine's pretty high. So that could, I thought I just heard footsteps. Whoops. And I do believe if somebody was to blow that door up top and drop down here, yeah, they would die. Got a python in there. Should do the damage. I actually like SARS better, but I've gotten 3 M39s out of Easter eggs.
You're yelling.
So...
You're yelling.
So, yeah. And close all this up. There's my tier 2. And again, I just, I got some comps, but I just really don't have a whole lot. And that's just preventative. And, you figure if you blow through this armored door, you get into here, and you're like, oh, okay, he's had some stone. Okay, he had a little other stuff. And they come up here, and of course, if it's alive, and I need to start remembering to do this. I need to pull that ladder off. I mean, obviously they can just bring one and build one, but once they get to they could have a bunch of jackhammers and do some damage. But even if they get this, I mean, a couple hundred scrap and recycling. So I try anything extra. Like I actually have too many. No, that's about right. I probably have too many of those. But those might come in handy to make things like chainsaws and more metal barricades. Matter of fact, speaking of, we need to make a couple of those real quick. What is it? Did I go too far? didn't go far enough. It's over here. Yeah. Oh, that goes up top. What's that doing here? I don't feel like going all the way back up top right now. Put that there. I'll get that later. But, you know, they're not going to get a lot. And then they're going to come to that door and then realize they have to go through at least 2 just to get to another door. And behind one of them is a turret. So that's nice. I also made it 2 separate bases in one. So they are attached. But you cannot get from one to the other without taking an interesting path. Fucked it up. That's okay though. And this should stay open all the time because of that. So yes, I have to actually damage myself to, and then it's a really hard jump. There's only one specific spot and way to get up past the barricade. This was designed on purpose because you might get into that side, but the only way you're going to get from that side to this side is through armor. Ceilings, right? And I mean, and if you want to say I have a core, I guess my core is over here, sort of. And yes, I know I don't usually show you guys all the goodies, but in this case, now I do need to pull this. I had all this on me before that guy showed up, so I just dumped it real quick. This is actually my recycle box, which was empty. Let's do... Yeah, that doesn't go there either, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm good. So I just got some basic stuff. That's my fridge. Nice amount of, matter of fact, I will have a bite to eat. Yum, yum. Cool. Alright, let's sort my recycles. I'm gonna go put my eggs away. I'm saving blueprints because my son said he might get on here, maybe. But he doesn't want to get on all fresh and not have shit, so I've been working on all the regular blueprints that it gives you, and then I'm gonna try to save up some fertilizer and go get him. When he says he's gonna get on, I'll go grab him about 1,500 scrap. Yes, I do need that. I'll take the ladder. I'll take that. Fridge, I don't really need a fridge. I don't know, I'll think about that one. Keep the gears. I think that's it. So that was one diving run. I had this and the Revy in here. And the oil and everything below is not recycled. That's just junk, really. I might run it up to sewer branch and recycle it at some point. So basically, and I don't count these when I decide I'm going to go. I want to have 4 slots of goods, decents. So I don't really count those so much. But like all the cloth crap, oh, nah. And then this goes up there. Yeah. So far, I haven't even been rated. I did get rated on the last wipe, but they only got half and never even kind of found the core, and then I built 2 other bases, and all 3 bases lasted. I believe I think I had towards the end. I think I did a short video. Traps are big. Shotgun traps, flame turrets. The more the better. Definitely deterrents. They're going to think twice about it. I've got a nice high perch and an M39. So, I don't have any other clothes on me at the moment. You know what? I'll just go in here and do this. Tier 3. Probably my best chest in the base. It's got my main comps, bullets. So there's obviously I got an M39 in one of my turrets. There's one there. There's one upstairs. This is the last one I got. I'm just not sure what to do with it because I don't. I mean, I'd probably just save it for. What did I put on there? Oh yeah. I haven't even been running around with a gun really because I don't take anything that I can't afford to lose. But except for that one time where they didn't even take any of my stuff, it's the only time I've been killed by a player so far. Knock on wood. So we do want to let's put the ladder in here. And I should go upstairs, but I'll do that later. Couple eggs. Actually, that's not where I put those. Yeah, I got a whole 300 scrap. I don't know if that's worth blowing up my whole base for. 22 high qual, probably 100 in the TC. So, alright. So, none of this goes in here. Should get light soon. Can't believe I didn't shut that door. I usually do really, really good about all that. Oh, you know what I forgot? The gloves. So I actually go with those. Unless I put them somewhere else. What am I missing here? Didn't I have more flippers? Thought I had an extra pair of flippers. Oh, didn't I drop? That was the locker though, and I swapped. I don't know. I was probably talking. I think I got enough charcoal, don't you? Like I recently stopped. I mean, that's like I usually only keep 2 rows because I don't use a lot of boom. I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna give somebody a hole if they want to break in through that way and think they got something out of that big old chest. So be it. Same with the metal. Like I don't really need to cook a lot. I've actually already cooked more than I need to, but I'm gonna go ahead and cook a little more. Because as I build up, I'll metal up. What was I doing? I don't know why I opened that door. See, I'm talking and getting distracted, y'all. Stop it. Alright, that's what I was doing. 15 metal is just not worth it. Oh, what was I going to do with the fridge? I'll just put it in here for a minute. Maybe put another fridge in the tower. That's what I was thinking. So, this, it can be tedious. It takes about an hour to get... Let me think on this. About 1,700 scrap. If you stay on it and actually keep buying it every time it pops. But you can sell fertilizer. 2 fertilizer for 3 scrap. So, for example, the last 2 times I went, I took 1,000 scrap. I got, or 1,000 fertilizer and got 1,500 scrap. Plus I took all my recycles, so I ended up with like 1,800 scrap, and that's how I learned my metal chest plate. This is 6 days into wipe. Solo with 0 raids, 0 monuments, 0 crates, like the big crates that the helicopter drops, right? I did run Dome one time and got the 4 military crates there, but the rest has just been farming. I've got most stuff learned on 1, 2, and about halfway done with 3. I don't know that I'm gonna bother to learn like rocket launcher and stuff. Maybe later on if I just have a ton of extra scrap and I don't need it. But I also have to start planning to help Levi make his farm base. Now, I actually had a thought because this little peninsula down here by the fishing village, it's like a it's like a fat teardrop here. Let me so this whole area, one guy built a little base here and I found it decayed and nothing really there. I don't know if he got raided and let it go or if he just hopped on and then didn't get back on. I don't know. But I was thinking, yeah, seawater is seawater, but you can make the pure water purifier and a pump, and we could just put it next to the sea somewhere. I mean, even like here, because I think you just have to have the little bit of water, right, to get to pump water up. He could be pretty close to my base. He could have a farm base with a water purifier that then did all of his stuff. I could help him build and compound it and keep an eye out from my tower, etc., etc. I could even put maybe a couple more turrets or do an outer TC and put a couple turrets on the other side of the road. One facing me, one facing him, just to keep off of, I don't know. I'm rambling again, but that's just my thoughts going forward. And I had the microphone on. Is somebody listening to my stream? Let's turn that off.
How many times am I
Uh-oh. No, this needs to fit here. It really needs... Oh. Duh. It fits there. So I was considering putting one over here, but I have a little outer TC because these last couple walls weren't quite within my build range.
What the fuck is that?
I think I should be able to get up here. Oh. Oh. It's not gonna let me. So I've got one back there. It's got 49 days in it. Like, if you really want it, oh, I can't even place one. I mean, I could put one there. Like, if you want to jump the wall and break one TC, like, I can do the same thing and just rebuild it. Like, very minimal effort. You know what? Let's put it right here. I don't need this space for anything. It's not big enough for anything else. Oh, that's a weird spot, but I'm going to take it. I like it. And I can still get up and over that way, but I might drop a... I might buy a couple shotgun traps later. See, and that's a tight fit right there. So all just little things to help deter people. Even if they start getting in or try to get in, they're just like, this guy's fucking nuts. And I haven't even, like, gone all crazy with turrets and stuff yet, right? That little rock outside my base over there might get a little kill tower on it later. Depends on how far this goes. I was going to go and drop that off. Got a little chest going for my boyo. Oh yeah, that's where I've dropped it. There's my flippers and my laptop. Okay, I feel better. I'm like feeling like I lost shit. How are we doing? You need to... Oh, and by the way, this goes way quicker if you have two, but I've been busy doing other stuff, so it's not a really big thing. And I get on enough that I'm able to collect them usually. And I mean, I just went last night. It's one of the last things I did, and I've already got, what, 700 fertilizer already? It's over 1,000 scrap. Toolbox. I like the spray can thing. That's pretty cool. I've changed my doors a couple times just fucking around. So now in this case, I gotta move that because that goes there. So that's enough for another turret. Usually go in threes, so I'll need 2 more of each. I'll just put that in here for now. I don't need those flippers. Do I still have... Oh, I have 2 there. So these are actually extra. I will save them for Levi. We'll still put them in here. Yep. Spear gun. Enough for at least 2 sharks, if not 3. Yeah, 3's pushing it. I'm not usually that... Gotta get 4 good hits, sometimes 5. It's hard to not miss. I get my range on them pretty good, but... Oh, and weird, right? You haven't seen a TC, and I've been throughout my entire base. Weird. How could that be? Surely this one over here's not running things. No, it's not attached. Well, that can't be right. Why did he put 1 armored wall? Oh, they're going to blow this way first. Okay, well, I guess you get my recycles and a little bit of stone and metal. I'll just go ahead and move that. Up in here where there's a little more. Yeah, and then I can use that for tools. I may go to Outpost at some point, get some more low grade. But I've got... I should have quite a bit. That one's empty. I used all that. It takes about 120 or 30 to boat to Bandit Camp. Well, there's a little bit. I got some upstairs too. Yeah, it's funny. Soap. I never talk in chat, and I put, hey, do you need anything? Because it's exactly what I said to him when I met him, right? And gave him that axe and pickaxe. So in chat, all I did was put it 1 time, and he answered. He was like, no. And I was like, okay. And he was like, no problem. He said, they're better armed. And I was like, no problem. Oh, no, I said I have low grade, because I do have quite a bit. I could easily give somebody 500. Or more. Probably 1,000, not really hurt. And I can always go do that little bit of crude that I have. I haven't even been hitting red barrels for a while. Oh yeah, what am I doing outside with all this? I was running out of room. I think what I'll do is I'll start putting my wood down there. Oh, I do have those 12. Wait, did I put rock in here? I did. Good deal. Oh my goodness, stop it. Now, just because I say I don't have a lot, I do have quite a bit. I mean, that's a good stash of metal. I mean, it's not really worth a booming the whole place for, but, you know, it's a decent amount. But again, I'm getting ready to use a bunch of it to build my towers. So I've just been prepping for that the last 2 days. Normally, I would have like 1 row to drop into the TC for the day, because I only hit the TC once a day, or once every 2 days. I'll usually let it get down to 2 days upkeep, and then go on there and drop 2 days worth. I am doing a separate TC also for the tower up top. I'm not going to attach to this base because obviously my TC is full to have 4 days, and that's just a little ridiculous. I mean, it's way over half stone. Oh, excuse me. It's like half stone, but and half metal. Oh, that plane's loud. I actually like the horse stomp because it kind of quiets some of the other shit, and you can actually hear outside better for a second with all the other noises muted. I've not been to military tunnels yet. I really want to. Probably before the end of this wipe, I'll go do some PvP or just go running around or whatever. I haven't even done a video, so I'm just going to go exploring and see what happens. I'll probably die. I've heard a lot of people go there. I'm just curious to what's involved, and I'll probably have to look up the actual monument run to see what's involved in finding all the things and how to do it. And how many, if they're scientists, I don't even know. Wood. And then I need a jackhammer. Let's fill that up before I go out. Ooh, Easter egg hunt. Yeah, that actually might be coming. I don't need both of those things. I usually take an axe or a combat knife, but thought I'd give you a little view of. Oh, well, that was cute. I love it when the doors push me. It's so stupid. Health. Check, check. No gun needed. So the last thing I would say as to why is location, location, location. If you want to be in the mix and you want a bunch of PvP and you want your base to probably get raided, you should definitely check out somewhere near, oh, I don't know, airfield, right next to Dome, maybe right on top of one of the rivers. Launch site is definitely very, very popular. You should definitely try that out. If you're not trying to do a ton of PvP, or even if you are, but you just want to kind of lay low, right, and maybe not get raided, have I got the spot for you? Sewer branch. Oh boy, yeah, that's going to be busy. Not at all. Lighthouse, way out of the way. Large fishing village, sure, but unless you live right here, and even if you live over here, there's this one, lighthouse, harbor, airfield, like, you know, but I'm within a jog of outpost. Long ass boat ride to bandit camp though. That does suck. Oh look, a creative power plant. Nobody's hitting cargo, or maybe they are. Yeah. But location, location, location. I really have pretty much had free roam here. I've heard a couple people run by when I was in base, but I pretty much just run around and do what I want here. Pretty sweet. Try by a road so I get a ton of cars. That's been very nice for scrap farming. So I may go ahead and grab a little bit. These I will usually hit sometimes just to I'll recycle it for cloth, which I can recycle for scrap. Saw you fall down there. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna mess with those. Nothing else. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, my Rust videos, you know that I usually have a backup base. I do not. I decided, I just had a feeling, and it's happened before where my secondary base got raided, but you know, I don't keep much in it. It's more of a place to go and regroup if something happens to my main one. I usually try to build a secret spot against a rock to where you can't really get to it or see it or even ever know it would be there without going through a sidewall that you think is just going to a rock. I've been very successful at that. I've been completely raided and they didn't find the full box of all my stuff. All they found was like a stack of wood and maybe an axe and my TC, which had like a day's upkeep in a 1x2. It never got raided again. I put the same sheet metal door back on it, put a new TC in it, and yeah, that was kind of nice. So I thought there'd be more nodes out here. Oh, was not looking down. Now, once you compound, of course, that's definitely going to get attention. I'm like, oh, hey, look over there. That's a nice, fat little base. Let's go look at that, see if that's something I might be interested in. Now, having a couple turrets, it's not to shoot people outside. It's to shoot people climbing over my wall, which is why oh boy climbed the wall on the back. Right on top of my barricades. You're going to have to blow the wall and blow at least one barricade to throw ladders up on the rock to climb the rock. And you better do it tonight because by the end of the night, I plan to have at least one turret up and running and the beginning of my kill tower up. Tuna can lamp. I don't really want any wooden barricades. That may not even make the scrap pile. Leather gloves. I've gotten to the point where I do drop a lot of stuff. It's because, like, damn. Not giving me hardly any crates up here. That's not right. For all them vehicles. So yeah, it's nice. Just do a couple of these every once in a while. Takes a few minutes. Oh, it gave me a barricade too. Where do you think I should put that? It's just a standard one though. I don't. Could put one there. Yeah, it's basically concentration camp, baby. Good luck coming in. Could put one there just to keep somebody from hopping. Oh, I forgot to look. So, basically, as you can see, yeah, I did not have it. Let's get that and that. Just slowly throwing in things, you know, like the jackhammer, pickaxe. I need to get him an axe. He does like to farm the trees. God bless him. I don't know that he needs the pickaxe, but yeah. So So that's basically, yeah, what I got going on. I kind of like this little, I need to get him out of here. Nice little porch or whatever you want to call it. Maybe put a table down.
Bing, 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 bing.
But, if you hear my son in the background, he's on the Star Wars game. That's wood. Scrap, yeah. I think I might be going on a recycle run here in just a second. I do seem to have, I don't really, oh, I do want to keep pipes. Probably make him a gun when he gets here, or I'll just give him one of the MP5s. Need it for something else too, something else you make with pipes.
No, he's gotta do it too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to those. One more rope. Don't need that.
You'll get one from Sig.
Oh, I got scrap in here. Need to take that. Binos. Yeah, I'll just throw that in the scrap pile. Probably give him these clothes. I don't know if they want any of them, but I'll bet he'll take them instead of being naked. This guy reminds me I need to make more code locks. I redid a lot of the doors because I'm solo, right? So I don't need code locks. I'm like, well, shit, it's gonna take me forever to just get him in the base if he just shows up.
Window.
I'll also have to take bullets out of the. Actually, no, I won't. I can get him in here. He can authorize. Oh no, I will have to take. Let me think. I'll have to think about that. Anyway, but yeah, I still got to do the upstairs code locks. I've done a few, but not very many. I think I have enough metal to do it now. I'll do that later. I'm not going upstairs right now. Another line. That can go upstairs too. So yeah, I just need to do that. I still had room in here. DDO. And then this goes in here. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did I save up enough? Uh-oh. 15. And then, hell yeah. I didn't see how many. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful thing. Wait a minute. No, I did the right one. Thought I had. Oh, I do. Ah! Stop it! Stop. Oh my fucking god. Stop it. I do have the one I wanted. Goodness gracious. Put that in there. Put that in there. So this is all going upstairs. That can stay here. Yeah, I like that better. No, it's not for rockets. One of these wipes, I'm gonna build a frickin' kill base and go out and just try to blow everybody the hell up. I will. I mean, last wipe, I ended up doing that towards the end and just going and shooting off a whole bunch of rockets. I did raid a couple bases. Yeah, but there was like 6 people on the frickin' server, so it was boring. I couldn't find anybody online, so I just started blowing shit up. What else was I doing? I can go ahead and make the code locks. This will make 10 of them. Oh, yeah. Coolio. So there you have it, guys, gals. Thanks for watching. I'll check in again before this wipes over. Let you know how things went. Who knows? Maybe this will be the first one gets foundation wiped. Or full wiped and just too much trouble to rebuild. We'll see. It'll cost them dearly. And again, I don't think they'll find what they're looking for. Everyone take care. Hope you have a blessed day. Or just a really kick-ass day. That's cool too.